Hey, everyone. Oh my goodness. Where do I even start? Earlier, like a few minutes ago, we noticed that burpees were now gone for elite and age group races. We can talk about that a little bit, but more importantly, I want to talk about this 3K race. The new rule book was just published into the Zendesk. I couldn't find it initially on my Chrome. I had to go to Safari, which I never use. By the way, welcome. Hop right in, and we will. Uh, what's the word? Hop right in. We'll take your questions, but let's go to this right now. So check this out. Let's go and learn about this new stuff. Official rules. Is this it? Well, here's the funny thing. Hey, Britt, stick around. This is going to be interesting. So here's the first thing: is that a correct burpee is the rule book, which I love. Like hashtag irony. But now we've got this, which I'm going to show you right away, which is right here. And let's go check this bad boy out. We're going to go share. Fuck, where'd it go? There it is. Okay, so sharing right now. Share screen, window. Is it that thing? I think it's that thing. Okay, so here's the new rule book. So check this out. Format modifications. Okay. Race will take place on a 1K looped course. Each loop consists of 10 to 12 obstacles and then repeated on loops. The competition will consist of 3 rounds, a qualifying round, a single lap of the 1K course with 45 competitors. 15 competitors will be released every 2 minutes. In cases where there are less than 45 competitors, and starting waves may be reduced. Rankings will be determined by chip time or based on the accumulated time from when the competitor crossed the start line until they've crossed the finish line. The top 30 racers will qualify for Q2. In cases where there are less than 45 competitors, the top 2/3 of the competitors will qualify for Q2. In the case where a competitor drops from competition, after qualifying, no roll down will be enacted. Q2 will start with a reduced number of racers. So they're saying is if there's 45 and 30 don't make it or 30 make it, but then 30 drops out, 31 does not get to go. Racers will have 11 minutes to complete the course or be pulled. The race director or head marshal, I think marshal is 2 L's, may allow more time for completion based on race conditions. Round 2, another single lap. Wait a minute. There's 2 rounds of qualifying? Oh my God. So they run their ass off again. Now we get the final 15, and there's some changes there. And the final lap is everybody's released, the top 15. Everyone's released. We go by gun time, and whoever makes it, makes it. So the question is, first question is, when are they going to do this? Right? Is this going to be when we tested this out? When we tested this bad boy out in Florida that time, they did it on a Friday. Are they going to continue to do that? Are they going to continue to do it on Friday and then have Saturday and Sunday be the other races? Also, if this is for the Elite Series, I feel like they're going to have less than 45 a bunch of the times. I mean, I guess I have to go look. I guess if they do them at the National Series races, let's just assume they're going to do them at the National Series, then you get more than 45 because a lot of these races, you get 10, 20 people. But also, maybe some of them don't want to do it. Oh, is there prize money? Is the prize money on here? Sorry, that's the old one. Where is the prize money? Additional notes, blah, blah, blah. Here's all the Sorry, guys. I want to see if there's prizes available. Doesn't say the prizes. These are all just a bunch of new rules, log rules, slam ball. Sorry, guys. What question do you have for me while I'm looking at this? Definition of key terms. Let's see if I can find prize money. Find money. Prize money and awards, page 16. That's page 42, page 18. It doesn't say, it just says, it does say you must wear an official unmodified Spartan finisher shirt on the podium from that specific event, or another officially approved unmodified alternative is issued by Spartan as its sole discretion. So we're back to this ridiculous rule about wearing the shirts on the podium. Boy, is that silly. The other rules that came out today.
Adrian Gajanida.
All righty. So the other rules that I want to talk about or the other announcements is this thing about there's a new competitive series. I'm sorry, I've got 25 fucking pages open now, which is a big mistake on my part. They removed that stupid they removed the pages that we already had up. All right, here we go. So here's the big news. Penalty loop versus burpees. As I said in my post today earlier, the first time there was no burpees was in the end of the year in 2017, and then they started doing it in 2018. Some penalty loops, some burpees. I hate burpees. They're stupid. They're arbitrary. We spend countless volunteer hours having people look at burpees. So now you're getting penalized on the penalty. Really stupid. Happy they're getting rid of that. I can't believe people are getting mad. Well, let me rephrase that. I can believe people are getting mad. I'm surprised the things they're saying. Like, if you think it's because it's part of the brand, cool, but, well, I got it good at obstacles for nothing. Now it doesn't matter. It's like, of course it matters. Like, if you do a good penalty loop, then of course it matters. They are running farther than you are. They are more out of breath than you are. They are now mentally in a place that you aren't because they failed an obstacle. So super silly to say that there's no changes there. The second change is, OMG, the second change is the 3K course, which we just talked about. And it says, by the way, Elite Series, Elite and Championship races only. So yeah, so it won't be at any of the races that aren't big time series. Now, this Triple Crown is the one that's extra spicy. Let's open up the extra spicy mayo of that. The Drew Trophy in obstacle racing. The Triple Crown consists of 3 championship events: the 100-meter World Obstacle FISO Championship, the 3K Spartan World Championship, and the 24-hour World's Toughest Mudder Race. This feat will challenge the world's best in female athletes, and if anyone wins all 3, they'll walk away with the ultimate prize. So Joe did this a couple years with the $1 million prize if you could win all 3 races. It was Spartan World Championship, Greece, and Iceland. And the first year, the only person who had a chance was John Albin. The second year, nobody had a chance. And I forgot even what they did with it. So will this be another $1 million prize? Will it be something else kind of equally silly? But that third part about the FISO World Championship If you go to FISO, and FISO is the organization, aka World OCR, that's been putting on these events that some of you have been asking about, these ninja style events, these 100-meter events. If you go to their website, come on, Davis, where'd it go? If you go to their website, all right, it says World OCR Championships, Belgium 2023, September 14th and 17th. And here it talks about, they don't put the venue, I don't think, but it says packet pickup on Thursday, blah, blah, blah on Friday. Qualification. Here's where it gets real dicey. Qualification to represent each country is through the national federations, such as the OCR European Championships, the OCR Asian Pacific Championship, national championships and races specified by each country's national federation may be qualifiers. So in America right now, we don't have one of these. We've heard a couple of these events going on for Ninja, and we're a little confused. Some of them are the Ninja OCR. Some of them are the World Obstacle 100-meter OCR. But we haven't crowned any champions here for this, and they need to make one happen in 2023 for this to happen. The next line is kind of hilarious. National teams are limited to 5 athletes per competitive category. Additional athletes may compete in the open category. Qualification is not the same as commercial events, such as Spartan race and adventure. Details on qualification for each country is available here. So before we open that, basically the big bad commercial companies like Spartan and adventure, we can't use their events because there are competition. And now that they've partnered with Spartan / Tough Mudder, Spartan's no longer the competition. They're actually going to be feeding them. Stop. Come on, damn it. You put this shit on D&D. So that's just kind of funny anyway. But let's go to that page that it said, the list, if there's any. Yeah, there's nothing currently listed. If you go to their page, this is kind of hilarious, actually. If you go to this page, share screen. They list all these things, right? These are a lot of countries that aren't America, though. Nigeria, South Africa, the Pan American Sports Obstacle, Thailand, all these things, all these logos. None of them are us. So it'll be very interesting to see where these championships are going to come from. Let's even click on the Euro Champs. Clicking on the Euro Champs gets me, it's spinning. The site cannot be reached. Okay, ocreurope.org. Sorry, folks, we're going live because this is breaking news. Yeah, there's nothing at OCR Europe, OCR Asia Pacific, Continental Championships. Okay, so you have to go to Continental Championships, and it lists the 2022 dates for the Dolomites. And I honestly don't remember what happened there. OCR European Championships.org, all the updates. All right, we'll have to look into this more later. But as far as I can tell, currently there's no American event or North American event. So let us know in the comments, I guess, what you think of all this stuff. Very exciting Spartan changes. I'll definitely be talking about it more on this week's weekly show, but I wanted to come on here and quickly give you the scoop. Keep it locked here. Love you, miss you, mean it. I've got to run.